The debate over legalizing marijuana continues to heat up in California. A new analysis shows if state voters were to give the green light to pot, prices would drop as much as 90%. A study by the RAND organization shows the untaxed retail price of marijuana could drop to as low as $38 an ounce compared to $375 an ounce today. Action News reporter Tommy Tran joins us now live in the newsroom with what legalization would mean here in the Valley. Tommy.
Warren, California voters will decide the fate of Proposition 19 in November. If passed, it would make it legal for anyone 21 or older to possess up to an ounce of marijuana for personal use and grow up to 25 square feet per household. And cities and counties could regulate and tax commercial weed. In the Valley, reaction is mixed when it comes to this hot-button issue. A new study by a nonprofit research center called RAND found that legalizing marijuana in California could reduce the amount of an ounce of weed from $300 or $450 per ounce to just $38. The study also shows that taxation and consumption amounts are impossible to predict. Opponents like Fresno County Sheriff Margaret Mims believe passing Prop 19 would create more problems than it would solve.
Legalizing marijuana in California is not going to stop those trafficking organizations from growing marijuana on public lands.
Besides the criminal element, Mims says many people will choose to grow their own product instead of buying taxed weed. Idel Tarver is the president of the Normal chapter in Fresno. The group is a statewide organization dedicated to reforming California's marijuana laws. She's a medical marijuana user and says not everyone can grow their own pot, which is why they go to pot dispensaries.
We want recreational, medical, and of course industrial use. And until all three of those are done, we're still going to fight.
Tarver is a strong supporter of Prop 19 and says marijuana is less harmful than tobacco or alcohol. Voters will decide whether or not to legalize marijuana in November. But even if it passes, ABC 30 legal analyst Tony Capozzi says the outcome is up in smoke.
The federal government and the Supreme Court has said in the last few years that the federal law is supreme. It takes precedence over state law.
Researchers found that if Prop 19 passes, it would cost law enforcement roughly $300 million to enforce. They also concluded there's not enough research to determine whether increased use would lead to more drugged driving accidents and to more use of harder drugs such as cocaine. Reporting live in the newsroom, Tommy Tran, ABC 30 Action News.
Tommy, services